Hi, this is Danielle. In this video, we are going to review our Camino de Santiago packing list. Oh, I'm so excited. And as you can see, I have it all here behind me. I'm just going to ask that you're a little bit patient with me because recording is new for me, and this is kind of a different setup than what I'm used to, so I'm just kind of doing my best with it. So be patient with that and grab a notebook and a pen or a pencil so that you can take some notes. I'm going to be sharing a ton of information. This video might be kind of lengthy, but it'll be worth it, I promise. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So what I'm going to start with is a backpack. So this is my backpack. It is my BFF, and it is an Osprey, and it is a 36-liter bag. Now, you can get whatever you want, whatever is comfortable for you, but the takeaway from this is that 36 liters is a good size. I wouldn't recommend anything larger than that because you're going to be carrying this for like 47 days, possibly less, but at the max 47 days for this trip, at least the trip that I provide. And you're gonna want it to be as small as possible and as comfortable as possible. Now this pack I really enjoy because there are two hip pockets on both sides, so it makes for really nice access here for, you know, like chapsticks. I used to have a smaller cell phone, so that was nice. It just makes your everyday things like your hanky that you can grab really quickly and you don't have to take the pack off and set it down, so it's a really great feature. Another really great feature here is this guy. I'm gonna see if I can, there's a little gap here and there's like this springy, you see what that is? I don't know what the term is, what the technical term is, but it's really nice when it's hot and then that thing isn't on your back. You have a lot of air and breathability. Now, your backpack and your boots are your most important things. They are your best friends, and they are either going to provide you with a really comfortable journey or a really uncomfortable journey. So I would recommend taking a lot of time to really get familiar with the backpacks that are out there and the boots that are out there. What I would recommend doing is going to REI. You can go to REI and you can schedule a appointment with basically someone who has already been on this trip, and they will make recommendations for you. Now set aside probably like 3 or 4 hours and go in, and they will fit you for a pack, so you can try on all sorts of packs. They'll put the weight in for you, so put in, I don't know, like 20 pounds or something like that. And you can walk around the store and just kind of try it out, see how it works for you. And then you can do the same for some hiking boots. Try on all different types of hiking boots. They even have like a rock, a false rock that you can stand on, so you can simulate what it would be walking downhill or uphill. It's really, really helpful. You want to make sure that you are in love and confident with your pack and your boots. So go there, get fitted. The other really great thing about REI is if you do decide to purchase from them, if you don't like it, you can bring it back at any time. So you could go out, hike, practice with your pack, practice with your boots, and if you find, hey, this is hurting me, you can always go back and exchange it and get something new. Or if you decide that you don't want to spend the prices at REI, you could always go there, still get fitted, still understand what you need to get, and you could buy it somewhere else. So that's also an option. But the shopper will, like the person that you're working with at REI, see, and this isn't, I don't work at REI, but I just really, really enjoy the place. I found it very helpful to go somewhere and really talk to an expert so that you're not feeling unconfident about the decisions you made. What else was I going to say? So you can go there, you can check it out, and make sure that you're confident with your boots and your pack. Like, those are the most important things. Okay. I don't have my boots here in this little spread here because I am due for a new pair of boots, so I got rid of mine. But what I enjoy are Keens because I have a wider foot. So Keen hiking boots, amazing, amazing, amazing. But like I said, go get fitted, see what works for you. Try them out and make sure that you practice with hiking with your equipment, with your pack and with your boots before going on this type of trip, just to see how everything works, how your equipment is working, how you feel about the weight. And like I said, if the pack doesn't feel comfortable, the boots don't feel comfortable, you could exchange them. So yeah, that's that. That is my spiel about the pack and the boots. They're very, very important. Everything else is just kind of there for you, and if it works or doesn't work, you can buy something else in Spain, but your pack and your boots, those are important. Okay, so I'll go through everything else I have here. So I have one tech shirt. It's a short sleeve tech shirt. One pair of, these are just like Nike thin running shorts, and also a pair of like Capri yoga pants. These are my 3 things that I wear after hiking all day, and I put them on to sleep in, and also to wear around the town. So like after hiking all day, you'll come in, you'll shower, and then you can have some fresh clothes to put on that you can wear around town, or also sleep in. I do both. I double up so that I'm not carrying as much, so I can carry less. Okie dokie. These are my Tevas. These are hiking sandals. They're pretty comfortable. They're pretty thick. They're pretty durable. They're pretty well worn in. I wear them as shower shoes and also around town with these my town clothes. My town clothes. So yeah, make sure that you have a comfortable pair of sandals that can double as shower shoes, or shoes that you can wear around town after hiking all day. Your feet are not going to want to be in boots or any type of enclosed shoe after hiking, so make sure you have something open so your feet can breathe. I've even seen people who are having problems with their shoes and just need a break during the regular day of hiking, and they pull out their sandals, so that's a good option as well. Okay. I have this cute little guy. It's an eye mask. Now this might sound really trivial and silly to bring, but it's super important. The albergues, people can get up super early, maybe like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 6:30, and it's just really nice to have this so that if you are trying to get a good night of sleep, or if someone got up in the middle of the night, went to the bathroom, it doesn't disturb you. You can have an alarm on your phone and not be disturbed by everyone else getting up and down, because you never know. You might be in an albergue in one big room and there might be 100 other people with you. You just don't know. Or there was a time that I slept in a man. Ooh, that's not what I meant. I slept in a room with a man who had been drinking all day, and he screamed all night in Russian. Granted, fantastic story, but I'm really glad that I had my eye mask and I had my earplugs. These are important too. Bring some earplugs. People snore. People are loud. You never know. You want to get a good night of sleep. You've been hiking all day. You're having a great time. Sleep is important. So earplugs, face mask. Okay. These are biodegradable wilderness wipes. These are just nice to have for sticky fingers and going to the bathroom out in the woods. Just so you know, it'll happen. And to have something like this is a good thing. And when you run out, you can buy more in Spain. I've noticed they don't have biodegradable ones in Spain, so that's kind of a bummer. But there's these wipes. What else? What else we got here? This is my bladder. It's an oldie but goodie. I really enjoy her. It's a Camelback. You can get all different kinds of brands, but gotta have a bladder. This one is 3 liters, which is pretty big. But I like having a lot of water. I drink a lot of water, and there's some days where there'll be big spans where you won't be able to get water. So you're going to want to pack up with it as much as possible. If you're not, worried about carrying the extra weight, which I'm not, but yeah, so that's what I have, water bladder. And it's nice because it tucks right in your pack, and then you just have your hose that you can drink from, and you don't have to like undo your pack or open a bottle or anything. You just always have that hose right by your mouth. Just drink, hike, talk, have a good time. Okay. This is a sleeping bag liner. Now, I'm just going to pull this out just a tad. It's really thin. And the purpose of this is, in the albergues, there's a mattress. And some places have a sheet down, and some places it's just the exposed mattress. And it's really nice just to have your own bedding, right? Just have something to lay on and snuggle inside of. It's just like a sleeping bag, so there's something to lay on and there's something to cover up with. It's really thin, and that is perfect for the summer months, for June and August, when I'll be doing the 2 retreats. There's not much air conditioning, if any, that I recall, so Thin is good, just having something to lay on. Even if you decide you don't want to get in it, just to lay on top of it is a good thing, y'all. This is a camping towel, and it just packs right up here, nice and good. You're gonna want a towel. This one's a pretty good size. Get something, it's almost like chamois material. Get something that's quick drying. It's going to be really important that it's quick drying. Same thing with those sleeping and town clothes I told you about. Those are all synthetic materials. I've been wanting to look at wool, like the light wool options, but I haven't tried those out yet to see like when I wash it how quickly it'll dry. So just make sure you get something that's breathable, it's light, it's comfortable, and it'll dry quickly. And the towel needs to dry quickly as well, because you'll be washing your clothes by hand every night. You might come across a washer and dryer. You maybe not, but you'll be washing your clothes most of the time. So make sure everything you get is quick drying. Okay. This guy right here it's basically a loofah, but then you open it up and you can put a bar of soap in it. I usually get Dr. Bronner's soap just because it's a natural option. But what's really, really clever about this is, one, you can use it in the shower to wash yourself. And two, it doubles as a scrubber for your laundry. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, so as much as we can double up and not carry extra things, it's good. This here is a flashlight. And I put this in here just kind of as a space saver so I would remember to talk about it. What I prefer is actually a headlamp, so I'm not going to bring this flashlight. I'm going to bring a headlamp. I just have to buy a new one because my old one broke. So headlamps are good. They're good for like if you get out hiking early in the day before the sun comes up, which might happen if you have a long day, or if it's getting closer to the fall in September and the days are shorter. Yeah, headlamp's a good idea. And if you have to get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom, headlamp. Or flashlight if you prefer a flashlight. I just don't like to carry it. Like if I'm hiking for an hour and a half in the dark, and I'd rather have a headlamp than something I'm holding. Just my preference. Got one of these guys. Spoon, fork, serrated edge for a knife. It's really clever. And it's really convenient when you stop at grocery stores because there are a few along the way and have snacks in your pack. You could hike, picnic by the side of the trail, and just have your eating utensils for whatever you picked up at the grocery store. This is well worn and well used, but I really enjoy it. It's a razor. What I like about it, it's a Venus razor, so you can buy blades. There's no blade on it now, but it's this little teeny weeny little this is the razor handle, and you put the razor there. Just a little guy. I like that it has this little container because then I don't cut myself. The razor is protected in there. There's holes so the water drips out. It's a good friend. And I think I got it on Amazon. I have a little mini shampoo and conditioner. Good stuff there. Sunscreen. And if you choose, you don't have to get sunscreen before you go. You can always buy it in Spain as well. This one is a 3-ounce guy. Make sure whatever you grab can be carried on due to the fluid ounces. Oh, and this says airline size on it right there. So 3.4 ounces is airline size. So make sure that whatever you do grab for liquids can be carried on. A phone charger. Make sure, I don't have one here right now to show you, but make sure you get an outlet converter so that you can charge it. The outlets are not like they are here in the US. So you'll need a European outlet converter, and it's really nice when there's more than one of these guys on it so that you and a friend can plug in, because there's limited outlets in the albergues usually, and it's nice to if someone else is already using it, you can be like, hey, I have this expander, and we could both plug in. That's kind of a cool option to have. The other thing is to remember your phone. Make sure you remember that. It's really nice for taking photographs. You're going to want to be in touch with people probably. You could consider getting an international plan for the time you're there. If you want to listen to music while you hike, it's just nice to have your phone. All right, what else we got here? What else? I've got a little bit of arnica to take for those muscle pains. These are some little foldable scissors. These are good for trimming your nails because they're going to grow. Trimming your toenails are going to grow. You don't want them to be uncomfortable in your boots. And also, I don't have it right here, but Compeed is good for blisters. And I'll go over a list later of things that I don't have right here that I need to pick up and tell you what else to get. So these little scissors for trimming your nails. Chapstick, your lips are going to dry out. You're going to need that. This is a muscle rub that I really, really enjoy. It's called Dr. Bronner's Arnica Menthol Organic Magic Balm. And it's just, I really like the sensation of menthol because it just feels tingly and good on sore muscles. You're going to need some sort of muscle rub. And I like to stop at least once a day while hiking and rub my feet, and so I'll use something like this. I would recommend getting something like this. If you don't like the sensation of menthol, there is Badger Balm, which is really nice as well, and there's a muscle rub through Badger Balm if you don't want the menthol. I'm just saying, it's a good thing to have. This is just a container I'll use for face lotion, and I haven't put anything in that yet. I like to bring a little container for Neosporin. Haven't put it in there yet, but I like to have it for cuts and whatnot. What else? What else? A poncho. It may or may not rain, but it's nice to have a poncho. This particular one packs up nicely. You pull it out. It's cool because it has a hood, and it also like covers my pack. So my backpack will be underneath this poncho. So that's a cool gig. This is a cover. So this is a rain cover that comes with Osprey backpacks. You get a rain cover. I probably won't bring both, but I'm just letting you know that, hey, they come with a rain cover. You're going to need your passport. You're going to need your pilgrim passport. If you come on a retreat with me, I'll get this for you. So don't worry, it will be provided. This is a Camino De Santiago guidebook. It isn't essential, but it is very nice to have because it's full of information on what's in each village if you want to go and check the village out, and it also has maps in it. Now, what I also like to use is there is a Camino de Francés app for iPhone. I'm not sure if it's available for other providers, but I know it's available for iPhone. And the app is nice too because it has some additional information that the book doesn't have because the apps are updated more frequently. The downside of the app is we may not have cell phone service in every location, so that the map feature on the app isn't always available. And when it isn't, I like to have the guidebook. I like to go back and forth between both because they both have bits and pieces of information that the other doesn't. Okay, I don't know what you call these. I'm going to say they're organizational bags for my pack. But I really like them because they make your day of coming and going a lot easier. So what I do is I get a big one and I fill it with all my clothes so that when I'm going through my pack and everyone else is sleeping or I'm trying to hurry up, I just want to get in the shower, I know where everything is, I'm not digging through everything, I just have a pack and I grab it. So I put one for my clothes. I grab a medium size one that I put all my toiletries in. So when I go to the shower, I just grab this bag, my shirt, my pants, and I go. You know what I mean? So I don't have to dig for everything, I just grab a bag. This one I put all my medical supplies in, like my arnica, my clippers, my Compeed, all that jazz. Just kind of something I found that's been very helpful. This guy is a buff. It's a little mini buff, so it can be used as a headband instead of like the big long one. Or I like to wear it around my neck for sun protection. It's just something I like to have personally. The days get hot and I don't know, I just like it. What else we got? A hanky. You're going to need a hanky. Your nose is going to run like crazy. I just got this one at REI. Force of nature. I don't know. I just like it. Outside playing. Yeah. But yeah, you're going to need a hanky. I like to keep it in my front pocket of my pack. Your nose is going to run. Just saying. I have a couple pair of socks here. I get wool. Actually, I like to have 3 pair of socks just in case I don't feel like doing laundry every night. I like to have 3 pairs of socks. Okay. I have 2 pair of thin, they're hiking pants. These are Columbia pants. 1 pair is Capri and 1 pair is long. Now, what I enjoy about these is they're quick drying when I wash them by hand. And they have a pocket in the thigh area. So what I do is I keep all of my money, my passport, my cell phone in that thigh pocket while I'm walking, and it's easily accessible, so I don't have to dig through my pack. I can just have it in my thigh pocket if I decide I want to stop at a cafe or whatever. I got all my stuff easily accessible. For the ladies, I have a couple of sports bras, and these are just like those really inexpensive, cotton comfy ones. I like to have 2 of these so that, one if I'm not washing them all the time, like every night I have an extra. And I like these for wearing at the end of the day after hiking all day, and also for sleeping in. They're just comfy, cozy, a nice little luxury to make me feel good, because it's nice to have some luxuries when you're doing so much, when you're hiking like this. It's great, it's fun, but I like little things to make me feel good. Okay. And then I also have more, like these are sports bras as well. They're just a little bit more constricting, not quite as comfortable, that I'll have for the day. And then I have my comfy ones for at night. This is actually, I have another hat on, so I don't know if it's going to go on that well. This is actually a rain hat, but I double it as my sun hat. So I wear it every single day, and it keeps the sun off me. It is a little warmer than a traditional hat, but I like it because it doubles as a rain hat. It's waterproof. I don't get wet, and I wear this, and I really just like it when I'm out in the rain and there's just like rain dripping down my face and my eyes and I can't see. So I like this because it keeps it all out of my eyes, and it keeps the sun out of my eyes. So there's that. What else? I like to bring a little plastic bag for laundry because it's inevitable that there's going to be a time when I'm not going to feel like doing laundry. So I like to have a little plastic baggie to put my dirty clothes in so it doesn't make everything else stink. And then when I come back to doing laundry, I take it out of here and I do it. And I like to bring a couple Ziploc baggies. The Ziploc baggies are nice for my shower things so that it doesn't get everything else wet. So when I put it in that organizer bag, and I have it in a Ziploc baggie as well, especially like my razor, and it just keeps everything else dry. So Ziploc baggies are good. And you might find other uses for them too. Ziploc bags are nice to have. Okay, here is my little list of things that I do not have here to show you because I need to get new ones and replace them. A inflatable camping pillow. I get a nice, what is it called? Sea to Summit pillow. It's pretty inexpensive. It's really, really comfortable. I just need a new one, but I would recommend that one. A comb, toothbrush and toothpaste, a multivitamin. I recommend bringing some sort of multivitamin because the food options are not that diverse. That's the word I'm looking for, diverse. So if we come across the grocery store, we can get some fruits and vegetables, but it's pretty limited what is there and what is packable to carry in your pack. It's good to have a multivitamin to get some nutrition. Okay, I already said earlier a headlamp, and I said earlier face cream. Your face is going to dry out. New boots. So I told you about the boots. And these things that I'm listing off right now, I will add in the description of this video with links for what it is that I prefer so that you can check it out and see what I'm talking about. Compeed. Compeed is so good. So if you do happen to get a blister, Compeed is like this, it's this strip that you put over the blister, and it encases it, and it's almost like you don't even have the blister anymore. You don't feel it. It's amazing. And you leave it on for several days until the blister's completely healed. Like you shower with it and everything. It's incredible though, because when I used it, I literally walked normal and thought that I didn't have a blister anymore. And the day prior to that, I didn't have the Compeed, and I walked all day with a limp due to one blister. So Compeed's some good stuff, yo. A trowel. I found a trowel on Amazon. I'll add the link. It is rounded, not pointed, so I'm hoping that it'll make it through airline security so that I can take it onto the plane and not have to check it. If not, I guess I'll get rid of it, but that's what I'm going to try doing. A trowel is important because, guys, you're going to poop on the trail. And it's nice to be, you know, respectful of everyone else and respect the trail and bury it. So a trowel is a good thing to have. I'm going to attempt getting this flat-edged one from Amazon, see how it works, see if I can get it through airline security. And if not, I'm thinking we could probably get them at a hiking store in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port right when we start. Is kind of the option number 2. Hiking goo. Okay, hiking goo is some good stuff too. It's basically the consistency of Vaseline, and you rub it on your feet. So if you don't want to get the hiking goo, you could get Vaseline. Rub your feet every day with it and just coat them. Then put your sock on, then put your boots on. And basically it's like a lubricant so you don't get blisters. I had 0 blisters until I ran out of hiking goo. So just saying, that's some good stuff too. Deodorant. You can try to go without it. I tried for a bit. I got really smelly and it bothered me. But yeah, you could go with or without deodorant. 3 shirts. I like to bring 2 long sleeve shirts. Or sorry, back up, 2 short sleeve shirts and 1 long sleeve shirt. All of them I usually get are synthetic, or you can try wool blends. Just make sure you get something that will dry easily. Most of the time you're probably going to wear the short sleeve shirts, but it's nice to have a long sleeve if it's a chilly day, chilly morning. I talked about the outlet converter earlier. A fanny pack. Now, there's a fanny pack that I found that I really enjoy, and I'll add the link below because it's super thin and it just kind of stretches to any size that you need. And I like to wear it under my clothes, under my shirt. So I don't use it until after I've been hiking all day. So I put like my money, my passport, and my phone in there. During the day, I'll have it in that side thigh pocket in my pants like I told you about. But then after hiking, I put it in my valuables in my fanny pack under my shirt so that when I'm going around town, it's like under my shirt, it's concealed. And the reason I do that is I don't have any pockets in my shorts or yoga pants. But I do like that it's more secure in the fanny pack than traditional pockets, because even my thigh pocket has a zipper. I also like the fanny pack because after the day is over and I go to bed for the night, I still wear the fanny pack while I sleep, so I know that I have all my cash on me. It's under my shirt, it's on me. Like, that's kind of a nice security feature that I enjoy. I'll add the link to the one I use. And the last thing is a fleece jacket. Make sure that it is lightweight, easily dryable, like dries quickly. You're going to need that on chilly mornings. And guess what, guys? That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it was a lot of information. I hope you got it all, wrote it down. And if you have any questions, comment below and let me know, guys. Love and blessings to y'all. Happy Camino.